Hello and happy summer, everyone. It's Laura here, the freelance coach. And if you've been watching my channel for a while, and I hope you have and you're already subscribed, you probably know the answer that I'm going to give to this question of should you work for every freelance client who offers you a position? People who are just starting their freelance career are in a totally different position than someone who's experienced or advanced and has been around for some time negotiating and working with freelance clients. One of the biggest challenges that a lot of people who are ready to make that jump from working for a couple months or even a year as a freelancer to becoming more advanced and bringing on bigger and better clients is this idea of when to turn people down. Because I found that one of the secrets to scaling my freelance writing business effectively was choosing which clients to say no to. There's a great quote out there by Steve Jobs that he's talking about the things that he is most proud of are the things that Apple didn't do while he was working as their leader. Entrepreneurs, and that includes freelance creatives, often have tons of ideas and there's tons of different things we could be working on. But choosing what not to work on is equally important. And that even applies to who you choose to partner with or turn down as a freelance client. Many people are surprised that I have fired clients before, I've decided not to take a test project to a full-blown project before, and I've even declined some contracts and clients before we've even had the opportunity to work together. A lot of that is based on experience from working with past clients where I can tell there's going to be an issue or a problem, or there's a communication concern, or someone hasn't treated me professionally at the beginning of the job. There's also sometimes specific things about jobs that might make you want to turn it down. If someone sends me 35 pages of written guidelines full of checklists that have to be met to create one 500-word blog, we're probably not a fit because that's going to feel less creative and more like I'm completing a formula in working on their projects. So you can make any decision that you want about who you do and don't work with. For me, when I left my day job, a big goal of what I wanted to bring over into my at-home business was choosing who I got to work with. That whole idea of the customer is always right drove me crazy when I worked in an office because the customer was not always right, and your clients aren't always right either. I made a commitment and a decision that I did not want to work with anyone who was difficult, so that means that sometimes I leave money on the table. People who interrupt my personal space or want to call or text at all hours of the night are also not optimal clients for me either. As business owners, yes, it's important to always be marketing and bringing on clients, but you get to choose who you work with. And if you don't make a conscious choice, you still have, in essence, made a choice because you're saying yes to everyone. And that's not the best way to grow your business or even to be happy. We have limited time and energy, so filling your client roster with clients you don't love, where you're being paid too little or treated very poorly, or even working on things that don't light you up, is eventually going to catch up to you. So sometimes that means leaving money on the table and having to walk away from other projects, even though it might seem like a good fit, or perhaps you really just need the money. You have to make the decision about what you stand for in your business. Who do you want to work with? Who don't you want to work with? I don't take on every freelance project that comes my way. And I also don't count on any project, even when it seems like a sure fit, to be one that I'm 100% guaranteed to work on. It's a mutual relationship where I work for the client and hopefully their personality and working style works for me too. But it's a two-way street. So decide in your freelance business what matters to you. Is it personality traits, types of projects, or are there other factors that go into you deciding whether or not to work with a particular freelance client?